This is probably going to be the first time anyone hears me in conversation with a game. I don't really talk that much whenever I'm playing a game. No matter how enticing or enthusiastic I am about that game, I just stay quiet and play. I wanted to try this out. I've always wanted to play a flight simulator game. Suppose we'll start at Reagan International. And then finish up at Joint Base Andrews. I'll select the slow plane. Icon A5 is pretty slow. It's good for, did it the other day. It's good for slow flying, relaxed flying, nothing too fancy. I guess here we go. I've always wanted to play a flight simulator game, and I'm not a PC player. I've only been on the Xbox and Xbox 360 and currently the Series X. I'm not a huge fan of load times, but what is being demanded from this game, I really don't mind it.
Washington Tower, Icon Alpha, Sierra, X-Ray Golf, Sierra at runway tree, ready for departure to the north. Icon Alpha, Sierra,
well, here we go.
Sierra, altimeter 29.9, wind 28.
I've been out of this airport a few times, and it's a big place. We'll fly around DC and the surrounding monuments and White House and Capitol building, whatever else I want to fly over, and then we'll head over to Andrews and land.
Icon X-Ray Golf, Sierra, continue for north departure. Washington Tower,
I
Icon
usually
Alpha, Sierra, X-Ray Golf, Sierra,
only
continue
play
for
this
north
game
departure.
less than a dozen times, but whenever I fly, I usually do midday, but I chose to not change the weather or anything just to see how that works. Looks like we're going to be flying over the Pentagon for a second. And I never went there whenever I traveled there for I was a kid, so it was just vacations. It's a real shame that terrorists had to fly into it. Or some people claim they're terrorists, some people say it was a missile. Real shame, either way. I guess we'll go over to the Lincoln Memorial. This game is really, for flight simulator games, I've always watched their videos, but they've always been really, honestly, crappy quality on the ground. This one just blew my mind. So, once I heard it was for console, I was like, yeah, 100%. I went to Lincoln Memorial. I went to most of the memorials throughout DC. Stood at the Capitol building, stood next to the White House. We'll fly back to the White House a little bit later. This is really an amazing city. It's so much government in one little place. So many museums, so much government buildings. It's like half the time you don't know what things are, except for the monuments, obviously, and the Capitol building, White House, and whatnot. Play lots of free roam games, so this is free roam of the world. It's pretty interesting to do. And we'll circle back and check out the White House and fly along the river after that. I don't know if anyone that's going to watch this video has ever been to DC, but it is an interesting place to be. So much history, and I love history. So much history rooted in it, good, bad, all the above. It doesn't really matter to me. History's history, and it needs to be shown in its entirety. It's gritty and dirty all the way around. Well, there it is, White House. Go ahead and turn around and start heading to Andrews along the river a little bit. The game itself is very majestic, and when you're up at this level or higher, it just looks like you're on a real thing. When you get close to the ground, the cars are a little bit too big for the roads, I think. I'm not going to complain too much about that, because again, it's hard to size up vehicles for every road in the world, and all roads are a little bit different. There's Ronald Reagan Airport, where he came out of. Really beautiful night in DC. Good sunset too. Clear day. If this is actually, I didn't change the weather patterns like I said. It's a really nice day in DC today. Take a dip down. In some places, it looks like they couldn't develop the buildings either in time or just chose not to. Looks like they're just pictures from satellite pictures of a lot of buildings. And some are, some aren't. But again, I'm not going to complain because this game looks phenomenal from where I'm at. You can only see a difference when you get really close. Maybe I'll do New York City or LA cities next. Like I said, I'm a big history buff, so might do Pearl Harbor first though. See that area and how it's made to look either with real buildings or pictures from satellite that they use. Looks like a lot of neighborhoods off to our left. And most of those neighborhoods are actual buildings that they make in the game, not just pictures. This game is just unbelievable. I'll probably say that 1,000 times every time I make a video with commentary on it. I'm not a huge fan of commentary videos, but since there's not much going on in these games like action and gunplay, I felt it was more necessary that I talk in it. And we'll use different airplanes. We might use some jumbo jets and stuff like that.
Washington Tower Icon Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra frequency change.
Just a really great game. Really relaxing. Nothing heavy on the mind. You just have to fly. And flying is easy.
To transition Bravo airspace.
Icon Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Potomac approach. Squawk 2004.
Squawk 2004 Icon X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Icon X-Ray Golf Sierra Radar. Contact 4 miles west of Andrews 1,700 feet. Clear through the Bravo airspace. Maintain on navigation.
Looks like we're coming in the wrong direction.
Through the Bravo airspace Icon X-Ray Golf Sierra.
We'll get back on track here to land. Is that the landing gear? This is a really beautiful and peaceful game to play when passing time, when you don't have friends to talk to or people to play with. Take a dip down, a little bit closer to land. or the ground. We're gonna do a hard right bank and then drop the flaps and hopefully land this sucker. I also am not a huge fan of the commentary because I'm not sure if any of y'all know this, you probably don't, but I have a jaw disorder which makes it hurt whenever I talk a lot.
Andrews Tower icon Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is 2 miles north 1,000 feet with echo to land. Icon Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Andrews Tower. Altimeter 29.9, to wind 281 entry. Make left downwind runway 01 left. Fly left traffic runway 01 left icon X-Ray Golf Sierra.
There goes nothing. And drop the airspeed all the way. And here we go.
Icon X-Ray Golf Sierra, you were not cleared to land. Clear the runway.
That's it. Hope y'all enjoyed as much as I enjoy playing this game.
Clear the runway.
I don't care if I'm not clear to land, you can go stick it. Y'all have a good one. Thanks for watching. Signing off.